Okay. Hello everybody, how are you doing today?
Good.
That's nice. Okay. So look at this picture. You can see here there is a big mistake. That's a typical example of bad communication. Sometimes the line between a good and a bad communication can be very thin. So, a lot of small businesses in this country experience some issues with their communication because they don't have the time and the resources to adopt an efficacious way of communicating. And that's why we're here, because our company helps those organizations to adopt a successful way of communicating. So, welcome to Key Communication Consultants, where we have the key to communicating. So, our team is composed by Wiley Robbins, here and here, and she's on our company since like 5 years ago, I think. There's also Alesha Stone. It's a new team member, but a valuable one. There's Jeremy Butler. He's here since the beginning, started the company. Ethan Rice, a very good consultant. He's a bit shy. Afolaki Adebayo, very, very good consultant too. And of course me. So as you can see, we're all consultants. That's why our company is named Key Communication Consultants. Right now you're probably asking yourself, what's in it for me? So today, I'm going to give you the opportunity to adopt an effective way of communicating. That seems good. But how? By developing those several parts. So first we're going to state on it. We're going to talk a little bit about us, about our background, and why we are legitimate to help you. We're going to go and analyze your internal communication, your external communication. We're going to have some recommendation to you after we have analyzed your internal and external communication. And we're going to conclude this presentation. So now, Wiley Robbins is going to present you the statement of need.
Thank you so much, Victor. We, with the statement of need, we talked to the president of Alpha Gamma Delta, Tana Knight, and she said that the executive council this past year did not have enough bonding time, making us not close enough and unable to work as a team. She was on executive council last year when she was the vice president, and she saw that they didn't bond enough, making them not a team. And if you're going to lead something, you need to lead as a team. And they didn't really lead as a team, and so that really got in the way of everything. And we noticed that they were in need of efficient communication within the executive council. Have to have that, or it will all crash and burn. And trust within the leaders, so that the members trust the leaders, so they can go to them for a safe zone. And executing feedback. When you receive feedback, it needs to be addressed to everyone, all the members, and it needs to be executed correctly. And what we plan to bring would be, we would introduce weekly meetings among executive council so they can bond, get to know each other how, when situations come about, how to address each other, and just so they understand and can work as a team, because that's a demand when it comes to a sorority. As well as trust and creating the safe zones that members need and have to have so they can trust each other within the sorority and be able to go to each other for special things. And applying the feedback. Once you receive the feedback, they would also need to apply it and at least address it to the members, not just the executive council. It would first have to be addressed to executive council, and then the feedback addressed and action taken upon that. With that being said, I go to our background, which is Ms. Afolaki. You're welcome.
Thank you, Wiley. Hello, everyone. My name is Afolaki. I've been with the company since the OG, the beginning. So in this section, I'm going to talk about our background. I'm going to talk about our experiences. We're going to talk about basically why we are a group, why we chose the life that we chose, and everything like that. So, okay. So to begin with, we have been existing since 1999. So we have been in this group for a very long time. Our main focus is Greek life. We talk to fraternities, we talk to sororities, and the alumni that come with each group. We focus on the Greek organization's communication and also their ownership of their community. We make sure that they know it's okay to communicate. We represent one of the top communication consulting groups in the nation. We have guided, analyzed, and solved so many common situations that you will find in Greek life, but no one wants to speak about. We have been very, very great in that. So for our company values, we have figured that when we establish credibility, we receive more favorable responses from our colleagues, to the clients, to even other consulting groups that we go with. Our proven track record of success has brought us to become number one in every communication group that is in the business industry. We make sure that we cultivate communication internally and externally. By doing that, we connect. How do we connect? We make sure that we're seeking understanding from everybody's views, from everybody's opinions, and so forth. We apply the FAIR test, which ensures that we are communicating fairly. We are accessible and transparent to our clients, to the other companies that we work with. We make sure that everything that we deliver is impactful, and how respectful our deliverance is very important as well. We also focus on performance. So when we focus on performance, we know that meetings are necessary, especially face-to-face meetings. In the meetings, we make sure that there is unity. If we don't have unity, then where's the communication? To get there, we implement strong listening approaches. We make sure that we're actively listening. We ask questions for clarification. We make sure that everybody is one, basically. We communicate with work-related topics. We don't go off topic unless it's a casual day, but we make sure that it's always work-related and that we're always supporting each other as a team, and even our clients. We make sure that we're always supportive. And this motivates everyone to work harder. It motivates everybody to bring the situation to a close and find answers to our problems. Externally, we make sure to avoid exaggeration. There's a lot of times where we be like, oh, company, we're the best company, and we know what to do because we've been doing this for a long time, but we exaggerate the whole point and miss the whole situation that we came to fix. So we make sure to avoid exaggeration at all costs. We initiate the conversation with our clients. We make sure that they are okay, even after we're done with our fixing or consulting. Even after we're done with our consulting, we make sure that the company, the organization, the Greek life on campus and off of campus is still in order and is still working as when we left it. We value the opinions and feelings of everybody, including other organizations, even other consulting groups, because we do have to work with other consulting groups, because sometimes people just like a second opinion. So we respect those opinions and feelings of other consulting groups as well. And we make sure to show them that they are valued. By showing them that that they are valued, that it makes everybody one, and that's really key in communication. It also brings loyalty between the clients and other groups and ourselves. So for our company to strive in communication, we also have to practice internally. We can't go out there and say we are the keys to communication if we don't understand ourselves what the keys to communication are. We stress the importance of teamwork. We make sure that everybody's attending the meetings, and when we do attend the meetings, that we are building up and adopting new ways to continue to progress in our communication. We also made sure that because this company was founded to increase communication and ownership of the community, that everybody creates a sense of community inside and outside of the consulting group. We implement the FAIR test, make sure that we have fairness, accessibility, impactfulness, and reasonability, like, if that's a word, okay, reasons in our consulting group. So, to be key in communication, we must understand the keys to communication. And on to that, we're gonna go deeper into our internal communication with my partner and consultant, Ethan.
How are y'all doing? So my name's Ethan. I've been with the company. I started at the beginning of 2018, so very recent. So some things for the internal communication. Some things we're trying to suggest to the sororities and fraternities is one thing they can do is have more group meetings where the members have a chance to express their feelings and decisions that board members are making. So the executive board will make decisions and everybody kind of got to go along with it. So this way the regular members get to express their feelings with what the board is making. And so everybody gets a say in what's going on. So there'll be fun group games to relieve tension between everybody. Somebody may make a decision somebody else may not like, but if you put it in some sort of a game, everybody can kind of get a say in and nobody get frustrated with each other. Bi-monthly meetings or even possibly weekly meetings if needed. So what that will do is after the council comes to a conclusion, they'll bring it to another vote with the regular members. That way, once again, everybody gets a say and it's very, very fair to everybody. So these are different ways people communicate with each other inside of the fraternity or sorority. Using PowerPoint slides, so used by the council members during chapter meetings to present information. They'll do a group meet. Everybody knows what a group meet is. It's a group chat. And so what sororities will do is use the group meet for more casual conversations. And they'll have something called GIN system as well. This is more for projects or schedules and things for important information. So this is going to be less casual kind of group chatting. Meeting minutes as well. It's going to be used by GIN system. It allows sisters to read about what happened during chapter events in case they missed it. Or if they take some notes during, they can add some things into this system so everybody gets to realize what happened and gets things from different points of view. So why would you choose us? What have we done in the past? So this is how we've helped other places in the past. We've worked with other Greek life. So we've helped Pi Kappa Pi with communicating issues. And they had one strike before they were kicked off campus. They weren't very good at communicating. They did a lot of things nobody really liked. So what we did is we gave them some of our options, some different ways to communicate better with each other inside and outside of their fraternity. And they were awarded the most improved as well as the best communicating fraternity and sorority that year after meeting with us. And we have their award up top. So I'm going to hand it over to Jeremiah for more external communications.
Thank you, Brother Ethan. My name is Jeremiah Butler. I'm the external communication lead here at Key Consultants, where we have the key to communications. I'm going to inform y'all about the external communication of Alpha Gamma Delta. Well, first they use social events or fun events, which is like picnics or festivals or Feast of Roses, or lip jams, spirit nights, anything interesting. Second, they use booth serving organizations or groups or anything to get together, put up a table with information to try to inform you about it, to try to get you to join your group. And third, social media. Everybody uses that, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Most of everybody has used that sometime in their life. Ways that they use spirit events and stuff to communicate to you, they use a suggestion box where you can give suggestions back of how should they improve, and also how did you enjoy or what you would like to see that company do. Boosting, they use games, drawings, paintings, stuff to try to ease the tension. Because doing those events is kind of difficult because everybody's trying to get you to join your group. So to ease their tension, they try to do stuff to incorporate you to ease your mind down and get you to join them. Third, social media. They use all kinds. They even have YouTube, Snapchat, all that. They record it, put it on there. You go and review it, see how their company is running. They have a LinkedIn, which is the business aspect of it, which helps them get sponsorship, promotions, gain money, etc. And on to the SWOT analysis. Some of the strengths, the organization overall is wonderful, very well structured. Some weaknesses, they lack in the communication part, because that's what we're here for, because we have the key to communication. visually open to the world. Many people probably have never heard of them, so we're trying to help them brand their image so people understand who they are and what they're trying to do with the community. The opportunities they can lead to are business connections, because in the world, business is key. Without business, everything will lack. More members will join. There'll be more sponsorships, more connections, social-wise. And then some threats, the competing chapters like Delta Sigma Theta and all the other sororities will be threats towards them. And now I will turn it over to my fellow colleague, Alicia Stone, on the recommendation.
Many of us receive recommendations every day, but are they really helpful? Most recommendations people make come from experience, and my company has many years of experience. My name is Arlecia Stone. I have been consulting with my company for 2 years. Throughout those years, we've never had a bad experience. So as you can see, we have 6 recommendations for our organization. The recommendations for a better image would be to build trust and define the organization, and the recommendations that I say in order to build trust would be to have weekly meetings, like get them to come together and get to know one another better or whatever. And to define the organization, we would have like a day where you come together and talk about the background and history of the organization. And for the student involvement, we would design communication plans and host events. And at the communication plans, you would inform the students about the events, like have flyers and brochures posted around, because like most people say why they aren't involved is because they, for the lack of information. So we would host events like every month. And to develop the effective and informed communication, we would have emails and newsletters. Like if you want to be involved, you could sign up for emails and get newsletters. And you would hold conferences where you could come to the conferences, and if you have problems, you could talk about it and have question and answers. And also we have social media accounts. Social media accounts, we have Facebook, Twitter, and you can keep up and be involved with the organization. And this will all benefit. It will help expand the organization and better it. And with that being said, we have weekly with our
So, in conclusion, if you want to improve your image, or I don't know, be more attractive or improve your competitiveness, we can help you with that. We can help you to have a more effective communication. And I don't know if you remember, but in a slogan it says that we are where we have the key to communicate. So first we were like, yeah, we're going to give them a key or something, but we figured out that it would be better to give you chocolate. So we have like some chocolate for you with a card on it. There is a contact on it. So if you want to reach us, you can send us an email, just call us anytime. We're always here for you. And I would like to thank you everybody to be here today, and if you have any question, just ask.
Okay, team 1, questions?
Okay, let's start over here.
Okay, how much time and or effort will be needed to put the recommendation?
Appreciate it.
Yes, please.
I don't think it will be long at all, as long as we can sit down, have these meetings. The communication is there, we have all the facts, we have all the statistics. As a communication consultant, we have the resources to, get it effectively on time. We just need the organizations to. Everybody got one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How will working with your consulting company be a smart choice?
I think for this organization it's a smart choice because we have a long experience, helping organization that's on campus. So we can help them, I think, like more efficiently than another consulting agency, because we have the experience in this sector that we have.
What risks are involved if we use your recommendations?
If you're already having trouble communicating, there really aren't any risks. There can only really be improvement. We've done this a lot of times with different chapters and different fraternities and sororities, so you can really see different ways people will communicate with each other and benefit from different suggestions.
Why should we trust your recommendations to improve our organization now and into the future?
Well, did we already do that one? I don't think so.
I mean, as you saw in one of the presentations from the past, we helped one of the fraternities turn around what they were about to be kicked off campus and get a reward and a award from what they're doing now. I think that's a really good example of how we can help and what we've done in the past and how they've continued to keep on the suggestions we've given them.
Riley, can you recite the purpose? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Have you ever failed at bringing a fraternity or sorority back together after communication has been lost?
Well, after we leave, it's mainly up to them if they want to keep up their communication, because with communication, it's always easier. Everything runs smoother if you have good communication and effective communication. And so it's mainly after we leave, it's up to them if they want to continue that or if they want to go back down the bumpy road that they were headed towards.
But we also make sure to keep communication.
Keep up with them.
Yeah.
Yes, we keep good communication with them as well.
Yes.
Check in and stuff.
Yeah. Last question.
So how are your recommendations going to improve the department's image? Did somebody know?
Organizations.
No, nobody else? Yeah.
I feel like it would expose the Greek organizations even more because they're really like a silent organization. Like they're just on their own. So I feel like as we bring communication, as we start the recommendations that we presented to you, it will also just increase their what's the word, acknowledgement or the existence, or show that this is who we are and we're also an organization on campus as well. So,
Right.
All right, well, thank you very much.